Hello, welcome to another small mini episode of No Hold Barred Pod. That's Sal Dodgson.
And that's Don McGowan. Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
I wanted to update us all on Andy Burnham's welfare reforms and changes he's making. Because I've been avoiding it for a while.
Yeah.
Now, there's nothing concrete yet. It's all just noise. But what is also noise is that they're needing to find money for the defence budget because, you know, killing people and that, or something or other. I went and had a look on the YouTube at what people have been saying, and I found a couple of videos from the BBC.
Okay.
But, you know, out the mouths. Now, in 2025, Burnham said, for people who can't work, there is no case for reducing their benefits, which should give us all hope, except it's pretty much what Starmer and Reeves said about a year before they cut benefits too. You can't read anything into it, unfortunately. Miata Fambula was being interviewed, which baffles me because she's an energy person now, is she not?
Yeah, Secretary of State for Energy, so whatever it's called now.
Why they're talking to her about the benefits bill is beyond me, but they were.
Yeah. Is that a recent one?
It was 3 days ago, I think.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, that's an odd one, then. Maybe she
Possibly
was doing
3 weeks. I'm sure it was recent because I put this last week for the search.
Perhaps she was doing media rounds with people.
Yeah, it could be. She thinks that the benefits bill is too high. Labour want to get people off benefits and back into work, same old shite. But what they did was, in the conversation she was having with the BBC Journo, they wrapped pensions into the benefits bill. Now, pensions are not a benefit, they're a fucking entitlement.
But they are part of what they call the welfare bill, though. That's
but it's not the same thing. It's something people have paid into forever.
Yeah, definitely. But when they talk about the welfare bill being overly inflated, what they never say is that the vast majority of that is pensions rather than like in work and disability benefit. Pensions are included in that bill.
More than that, what they also never, ever mention is that 30% of the benefits bill is universal credit top-ups for people being paid slave wages by big corporations that don't pay them enough while they profiteer all the money away.
In work benefits,
They never mention that. But they do mention people on the lowest disability and pensions in the entire developed world. That doesn't ever get a mention either.
No, it doesn't. Unless it's by us.
So, the guy actually said that benefits, by and large, have risen since the early 2000s only by the cost of inflation. Until COVID. And then more people claimed. Because COVID made people long-term sick.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it ruined a lot of people.
So, don't know what you want. You can't make people well when they've got long COVID overnight. It just doesn't happen. Not. The support services aren't there for people, so they're just going to deteriorate and cost more. It's utterly backwards, as we discuss all the time.
It is.
Liam Byrne was interviewed, and he was forced to admit that it will take longer than the 2 years Burnham technically has. It was put to him that it'd take more like 10 years. The good thing that they said was that they're working cross-party, and they did. Liam was talking about when they're trying to give more money to sort of local. He didn't say councils. What was it like? He was talking about regional mayors again.
Yeah,
and talking about like getting rid of the sort of the postcode lottery when it comes to health and welfare. And they're working cross-department, so it's not just the DWP. The DWP will be sat in a room with like the health department, the housing department, everybody. Yeah, I know.
Which is what it needs to be. I mean,
who'd have thought that'd be a good idea?
Yeah, exactly. If that happens, nice amazing. Because that's exactly what needs to happen.
That's what needs to happen. Just depends who's at the table, doesn't it?
True.
The Resolution Foundation have got in on it. Now, they appear to check out, and they work with the Joseph Rowntree Trust.
Oh, so Resolution Foundation is solid, yeah.
They're not dark money, but...
No.
But the woman who was speaking for them has a son who's had an illness all his life. So she's got extensive 25 years knowledge of PIP, she said.
Right.
And she started talking about how, like, Does everybody need all that money? All that money. All that money in a cost of greed crisis. All that money is the lowest disability benefits in the developed world, love. And you're talking about reducing it and making the eligibility more difficult. No.
No, thanks.
No. And the Resolution Foundation on their website says they're a think tank to improve the lives of low to middle income earners, which was a bit baffling for me, to be honest, because everyone's a fucking low earner that's on benefits these days.
Well, true. Very true.
The Resolution Foundation, indeed, are up for removing the triple lock from the lowest pension in the developed world. Why is that a good thing?
What, the triple lock? Because it costs an absolute fortune, because pensioners...
Doesn't it ensure that...
Go on. Well, pensioners, it means that pensioners get an increase in their benefits by the higher of one of three things. So either inflation, cost of living, and what's the other thing? I can't remember. There's three things, and they pick the highest one to increase pensions by. And it
by
dwarfs,
£6 a month.
No, but it dwarfs the increase that benefits go up by. Like, I'll find
it. Maybe.
Carry on for a second.
People have been paying into it for their entire bastard lives, and it's an entitlement. And it is the lowest pension in the developed world, in the fifth richest country. So I'm going to have to disagree with you on that, Petal. Sorry.
Well, no, but there's figures, and I haven't got them to hand, but the figures are if you cancel...
The triple lock isn't the problem. The profiteering psychopaths are the problem.
It would save the country billions if they cancelled the triple lock, and instead of, because it goes up by, they either goes up by inflation, average earnings, or a minimum floor, whichever's the highest. So the minimum floor is either 2.5%, or it goes up by average earnings, which is total wage growth, or inflation. So inflation's currently sitting at 4.5%. So it goes up by that because it's the highest, and it always goes up by the higher amount. Whereas if they reduced it down to just a set amount, because universal credit doesn't go up by 4.5%, and that's the disparity, and it would save billions if they just reduced it by that small amount.
You're talking about 6.5% of absolute fucking peanuts.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, but it in terms of financially, it would save a lot of money.
The problem, love, we've got is a crashing critical birth rate.
Oh, yeah,
so
no,
we
I know
got
that.
The people paying the tax to enable the amount of old people we've got. And also because we've fucked everybody off out of the country by leaving the EU and clamping down on immigration because of the knobheads that are angry about brown people.
Yeah, that's
fair. It make fucking sense. Yeah. It doesn't. It's all about the profiteering multimillionaires and billionaires. Again, the root of every problem we've got, in my factual opinion. It's based on fact.
Well, no, that's
it's not
true.
Just
that's
bleeding hard. It's the lowest pension in the developed world. So it's just dog shit. So that's where we are. I suspect they're going to try and clamp down on young people again, because that's who they targeted last time, because apparently they're shirkers. I mean, some of them do need a bit of a kick up the arse. I've got one myself. But also, there's no fucking jobs. Very few entry-level jobs.
That's true. That is very true.
What are you going to do? It's nuts. But the budget has been set for the 28th of October, so I need to stick that on the calendar.
Oh, yeah, I saw that was announced today. Yeah.
In better news that won't get me as angry, Burnham... there we go. Andy Burnham has indicated he will scrap plans to curtail jury trials in England and Wales, abandoning one of the most significant overhauls from Keir Starmer's government. The Prime Minister said he had concerns about the proposals and that his instinct was to keep juries at the heart of the justice system. Speaking at a community centre in Sheffield today, I assume, Burnham said he was reluctant to do away with jury trials due to his experience campaigning for justice over the Hillsborough disaster. Quote unquote, I have my concerns about the plan to restrict jury trial, partly from my personal experience, particularly in Hillsborough, he said. So I really want to look into detail at that proposal. My instincts are that we need to find ways of not reducing access to jury trial.
Yeah.
Which is good.
It is good. It's very good.
We have got a backlog to get rid of. And I believe Labour have reopened some closed courts that the Tories shut down.
Have they? Yeah.
Which is helping to slowly reduce the backlog, but it's still a problem. So he's just going to have to get creative with it.
Yeah, they need to come up with a solution. But yeah, I agree with that totally. It's not it wasn't the right decision to scrap those at all. So
you can't abandon justice just because the Tories have fucked the whole country up.
Yeah, exactly. And it was lots of cases as well that should have been jury trials that you think, well, particularly things like rape and things like that. There were some cases that were being mooted for being in the bracket of not having a jury trial, and you think, no, that's not right. So yeah, good. I hope he does something with that.
Those magistrates, man, they're knobheads.
Oh yeah, magistrates, of course.
I mean, Sarah Poachin used to be one. Do you know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, I think you could just do it. Can't you just apply to be a magistrate, like do a course, and then you're a magistrate? I think.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a lawyer, do you, to do that?
No. Oh no, I think pretty much anyone with standing in the community can do it.
Yeah, public citizen thing. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. From Burnham, I know, but more positive stuff. Hopefully, he's got a solution. That's what the announcements are coming out well, and as long as he can back them up with solutions, then we're in a much better place. So we shall see. Yeah.
Yes. Any news on the mayoralty?
Let's just quickly check before we wrap it up.
Just before we go.
The wait goes on to find out who will be the new mayor of Manchester. Nope, still going.
It's going to be Labour in it, so it doesn't really matter.
The BBC are reporting that people are scrolling on phones and there are plenty of snacks on offer.
They're earning the money again now.
Yeah, exactly.
So bombshell.
I think thanks for listening on that really interesting episode about Burnham's latest kind of things. We'll be back with more next week. So cheers.
Bye.